Like, what the hell is this Silent Hill?
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes, absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out.
She's like, oh yeah, that's what they all say.
It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a salutar, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
Okay. Well, I guess we gotta thank him. Taming a Saluter. You get like a party, or is it just like two? Like the one you use and then you. Be nice if it was at least 3. But it makes sense if it was 2. Quests have multiple objectives. Freely switch for the one you'd like to track. After switching, the objectives will reveal a path to follow. Sometimes this path is so mysterious that it eludes even an experienced Thaumaturge. No worries, the remaining objectives will find a way. Can we actually find this person without him? Is it our friend, the Luca guy?
What do we have?
They'll all gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch! All these newcomers causing more problems.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
The coachman doesn't want to take me to the cemetery. If I use my power, I should be able to change his attitude. Something continues to elude you. Keep searching. Oh, okay. I guess that means I don't have the answer or the appropriate item. Using Thaumaturge, you can manipulate other people. First, you must know a person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusions. If the manipulation is available, the character icon will change, and the... I forgot what he called it. Up here will appear next to the character. Okay. So I need to find out his secrets. The coachman used the rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. The rag reeked with the sour odor of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheels from the soft soil made the spine crack like a fishbone, and the muscles burn with fire, and no one would help. Such was his job. Such was his fate. Okay. A shovel. The shovel still showed traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soil that had engulfed them. The coachman is tired and weary. He's worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all he dreams of is a moment of rest. I can relieve his suffering.
I'm not going anywhere.
Make the coachman... How? You can make the fatigue go away? Okay, here, I'll give you some magic Red Bull, some magic 5-hour energy.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Oh, using the Jedi mind tricks.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, And I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
We had to manipulate. We couldn't walk there. Like, we had to manipulate this man who, like, worked all day. I don't even know if it's all day. Yeah, I guess all morning and shit. His horse is tired, and we're just, like, using Jedi mind tricks to get him to do what we want. Okay, hello, Rasputin. Oh, are you busy? Is there any snapping my fingers at the friggin' cemetery?
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
I see him. My Uber. He's back. I can
Uber.
feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in the cemetery.
Sorry, I was just going through all the dialogue.
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafets.
Hey, I think I saw it in my dream. Doom. Locals say that since the death of the village elder, a doom has hung over the village. Minor quarrels immediately turn into bloody fights, and people are tense and withdrawn. Things are not looking good. I guess this is like continuing the conversation.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed. Before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
Vasily's death was not peaceful. The elder died in the flames that consumed his house. The ruins are thought to be cursed, and locals speak of them with horror.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in wailing at night.
It did look like
They're
a dog.
good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
A woman in the... Ah! Damn it, it went too fast. It's okay. Entry Bukovach. Wow, it looked whack. Bukovaches are sometimes mentioned in tales and legends of Sirmia, a part of the kingdom of Slavonia. They personify brutal force and the inexorable punishment for sins which is bound to come. Oh, they get like updated, like actual whatchamacallit. I thought it was like, oh, this is from like a legend that whatever, you know, like the info screen, but no, it like gets updated as stuff happens. But now we just have to manipulate this poor man every time. I guess we could tell him like, hey yo, take a nap or something. And he'll take a nap. Is this our first dungeon?
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Oh, hey, okay, we'll be back, Rasputin.
A horrible death.
A dried blood stain. It has soaked deep into the burned boards of the house. The blood sounds like suffering. It flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with the scissors... With the scissors? Oh my god. Wasn't large, but it was accurate. Life left the body, the heart went into a spasm, and the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, then the flames came, and the pain resounded anew. Damn. A destroyed door frame. By some miracle, it survived the fire. Fear of the flames has embedded itself deep in the fabric of the door frame, and trepidation about losing a loved one. Oh wait, I think I can level up. I think this counts as leveling up. Okay. Should I do this one? Maybe I'll do this one too. Yay! Oh, there you go. Thick lines of wood grain are visible on the frame. They arrange themselves into words, carved as if by a chisel. They scream about an attempt to break down the door, about the hinges finally letting go. They scream into a deaf void. Oh. What did that just do? Oh, it's just the map button. So someone, like, murdered him and then set fire to his house? Maybe the outside, to check the outside. Footprints? No, it's telling me to go back. Oh, no, it's... Okay, wait. No, we had to do this one. There you go. Could you actually do... I mean, they're kind of connected.
I felt something. Where is it?
They're kind of connected, so maybe we'll eventually find the person with the flaw.
Maybe I will try later.
A charred old trouser belt with a heavy metal buckle. Well, I mean, unless there's like... Unless I can level up normally, I don't think they're... Aw, we're missing out on so much stuff.
True fear.
A rag doll. A charred rag doll. It appears old. The doll is caked with a hard crust of fear. Its layers are like the varnish of an age-old painting. A child's fear. A girl's terror. A young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of turpentine that constricts the throat and forces tears from the eyes. Okay, wait, I can level up again, thank God. We'll just do each one. The buckle cuts through leather like a razor. It's no longer a boring piece of clothing, but a tormentor's tool that descends on exposed flesh like a vulture. It pecks at it, leaving carmine wounds. Once, twice, thrice, it cuts deep, all the way to the soul. Oh, do you have something to say? Like, can we, like, talk to it and be like, okay, here's all our collected thoughts. You can't go back there. Maybe that means we, like, collected mostly everything?
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it?
Maybe it was the
I'll find you when I
dead
track
guy
down
that,
the
like,
murderer.
that it attracted.
I know who owns this doll.
Or attracted it.
Maybe I should give them back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
The same trace that can be felt on the rag doll and the item dropped by the woman. Vesna smells of fear. Her nerves are badly strained. Her heart is trembling. Her fingers are stiff from anxiety and her mind wanders, lost in the wilderness of fear. I may be able to find her her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition. Oh, she's the one who we
Victor!
saw, right? The one who was picking
I
up the,
hope you've got
the,
what you
the
want now,
apples.
Thaumaturge, because I think it's time to get out of here.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
Say yes and you could do it again. Say the odds are uneven now. Say it wasn't me. You know what? Yeah, we can and we can do it again because we are very prideful. I mean, I don't know. Would Rasputin remember that we're really confrontational? It was still uneven before. It was a 2-on-1, and now it's a 3-on-1, 3-on-2. Can Rasputin fight? Maybe, is it bad to feed your pride, though, to feed your flaws in this game? I mean, in real life and in this game? The odds are uneven now, I guess.
This doesn't look like a fair fight.
That's why we're giving you a chance. Make a donation and we'll disperse in peace.
I didn't say the advantage was on your side.
Oh, okay. It's still that. See, that's prideful. That sounded prideful as fuck. Adjust upgrades. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, thank you, game. I forgot. Okay, reduces focus. Concussion. This doesn't really fit with any of my moves. Is my strong attack like a special? Give him a concussion. Let's see, oh shoot, what's the other one? That's pretty good. Cancel a planned attack with a planned attack. And then we'll just do this. Oh yeah, Rasputin's like, yes, my boy. Yes, my son. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must take away all of their focus, causing them to enter the breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful. Can you imagine you're breaking down, you can't get up, and this guy gives you a fucking concussion? Oh, maybe it's still just you fighting, but now you just have like extra abilities because of your whatever. Oh no, wait, it can fight too. Oh yeah, I guess I missed that. Okay. But when is... Oh, okay, he's on the timeline too. Inflicts damage, restores your health points by 0, which is half of what you lost. Reduces our focus? Okay, the enemy has lost all of their focus and now is in the breakdown state. You give him a concussion. Oh, he can do it too. But they didn't damage me, so maybe I'll wait. Inflicts the target's health points, determines how much damage. Okay. I guess you can only do it on one person at a time. How do you... Can you switch targets? The breakdown permanently. Well, I guess we can... Because I want... Right? We absorb health. Reduces focus. Reduces focus by 1. Wait, so does this work? Does this work on him too? It's like the Elden Ring. What was it? The swarm, the bloody swarm, the bugs. You just summoned the bugs. Yay!
You're right, sir.
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're right, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back.
Now
I
he's
have
like,
to
shit,
visit
I've seen the
someone in the
demons, and
village
I'm
who
like,
can
oh
tell
fuck,
me
you can
more
like
about what
summon
happened
demons, you
here.
can like, you can have them help you fight shit, like that. Okay, and look, we got we got Rasputin's respect now. First name basis. Oh. It says I have whatever, oh, maybe it's people. Oh yeah, what happened to them? Maybe they just ran away. I don't know. We gave them a lot of concussions. Although my demon guy kind of stabbed that one dude, so maybe he died. Okay, Vesna. Dead goose. Someone or something has strangled this goose? From the goose's twisted neck flows the anger and passion of the person who slaughtered the poor bird. The wave of emotions carries no desire for meat or feathers, only the sour taste of envy and the desire for all of Bogdan's property to go to hell. Hello, sir, ma'am? Ma'am?
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away. You're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers. A witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
I think
Because
the goose is
you
long
strangled
gone.
mine. And what do I care
Oh,
about some trinkets
it was
your
a
mother
different
left
goose.
you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
A dead goose lies between the quarreling peasants, the obvious bone of contention here. If the wise woman is to settle this dispute, she'd better do it quickly. It'll come to fisticuffs in a moment. It seems that the neighbors quarreled over a goose strangled in an act of vengeance. A classic of the genre. Make him calm down. Hey, yo, calm
Why
down.
don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, I'm sorry, Bogdan.
They're probably like, hey, yo, your eyes doing okay? They kind of rolled back there.
Come inside and tell me what you're doing here.
I didn't mean for him to just... I mean, I guess it, like, settled the situation without violence. Okay, we need... Mind. It makes every attack on the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. Oh, this one's nice. Bond of Brutality. Increases the damage. Okay. That one's good too. Mental focus. Or no, mental defense. Makes you lose focus instead of taking damage. I'd rather not have that. Salt on the doorstep protects from unwanted visitors and other I mean, does that mean my my demon can't come into her house? Hey, might as well help this lady.
What do we have here?
They say that every nation has its demons, its phantoms, ghosts, and nightmares were created to make naughty children behave. But I have gone halfway around the world preaching the word of God and learned the truth. These demons, fiends, and devils cursed by God are real, and they are everywhere. In distant Sirmia, people whispered the name Bukovac, a cruel beast whose presence brings wrath and commands people to inflict violence on their neighbors. A fairy tale, you say, but I have seen Bukovac. Here in Pyatigorsk. I heard the rattle of his chains and felt his fangs digging into my neck and tugging at every fiber of my soul. And I felt the fury that his wrath brings with it, the anger from which there is no escape, the taste of blood in my mouth that no prayer can erase. May the holy walls of the oblate church stop this beast. Blessed Virgin, keep me safe. Oh, okay. So, my dear son, my heart is crying. Have I harmed you so that you write about me like this? That you renounce your legacy, your land, and your blood? I never said a word to you when you refused to farm with us, or nor when you went to Tiflis to study. And now you're calling us stupid? Backward? You repeat after that rector of yours. Kzudieki. That Georgian, your language, is the language of dogs, and you want to write to me only in Russian? Child, Georgia flows in your blood. She is the salt in your tears and the glue in your bones. You will not renounce her. You can't.
What do we have here?
Saint's icon. A hand-painted icon. I think this is Saint Tekla. Or Thekla? Maybe Tekla. Tekla the martyr. The wise woman's hands hover around the saint's head. They arrange themselves into gestures, subtle, pure as snowflakes. Words of the spell sparkle like stars and sincerely beseech heaven for protection. For a girl who suffers evil on earth, who suffers too much of it.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Oh, I'm missing this.
Well then, I hope...
She said, make it quick, and I'm like, ooh, well... I might have to keep going with it. Oh, what did that say? Additionally, talk to the wise woman. I mean, should I talk about everything else and then come back? It's like, damn, this crazy guy just keeps snapping his fingers everywhere. Broken shards of a blue ceramic dish. The broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The quarrel erupted suddenly, spewing out bile of mutual complaints and grievances. Its sweat and pungent taste stupefied, compelled screaming, finger pointing and hurting. The frenzy lasted until all involved were out of breath. Damaged axe shaft. A damaged axe shaft. The trace it bears does not belong to Vesna. Although it's already become moldy from disuse, it carries the memory of the spirit of one who wielded it, a loner by choice, with a disposition as tart as juniper berries. The shaft is overgrown with the thorns of bitter words, but there are others, warm, delicate as rose petals. They betray a love for someone who's not afraid of thorns, a love that is difficult but not accepting of violence. Oh, it's Luca! In this house lives a married couple who do not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly, until they are out of breath, but they persist together, despite everything. Oh, I did not know they were together. Okay.
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at the Vasily's burned-out farmstead.
Did she do
Lucas
that?
sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her?
He's like, oh, why are you
You're right.
asking me?
It'd be better to ask Vesna.
Unless he's like, you know, like talking to him in his brain or something. Like he can, what is that? Telepathy? He can do that. Because like when I see him, he's just like kind of, And he's like, oh yeah, that makes total sense. Okay, maybe I can ask about her now? Unless I'm just still missing shit. 'Cause I don't know if this is just gives you extra, like going to the wise woman just gives you extra information about people and events. But apparently I'm missing something, so... Okay, hello, ma'am.
You've been going in so many circles.
Aw, man. Okay.
And that tragedy at the Elder's farm, did it affect people badly?
Some less, others more. He was like an icon to some folk here.
But I found out he could be heavy-handed.
He was a drinker and a beater. So, some folk here don't miss him one bit. Have you got many more nosy questions?
The wise woman revealed that Vesna sought help from her regarding her father's behavior. She was fed up with the violence he was inflicting on her. Did you put what?
You cursed him, didn't you? Vesna's father. You put some hex on him, right?
A spell. I help people, yes. Vesna had a problem with her father, and believes in curses, spells, and hexes. Is that all? Because, like I said, I don't want to waste time and die here gabbing with you.
Vasily had a dark side. A man who was a rock for the entire village became an abuser at home. He tortured Vesna for many years, turning her life... Oh, so maybe they killed her?
Vesna came here for help, didn't she? Vasily drank and beat her, and no one did anything about it. So you put that curse of yours on him.
I even went to talk to him. How did you know that?
Admit you're a like, would she know? Would this have dire consequences if you just keep telling people you're a thaumaturge? But then again, it'd be kind of like really... I mean, does she know what thaumaturge is? No, I'm a thaumaturge.
I am a thaumaturge.
You people's magic. That's something I've got no faith
Oh, so she does know what they
Go
are.
on.
For me giving Vasily a piece of my mind, he took it out on Vesna.
And then her husband walked in and killed Vasily, and he's the one my saluter latched onto.
As for the second thing, could be. But it wasn't Luka that killed Vasily. It was Vesna.
Are you sure?
I was there. And until now, only 2 people knew what happened there. Vesna and me.
Don't be scared. I'll do my best to help you.
Then I think we have to talk to Vesna.
Okay, yeah, she changed her tune so fast. It was Vesna who murdered her father. She did it in a fit of passion. Her husband had nothing to do with the elder's death. Okay. I can appreciate, like, I think I read something where it's like, oh, this game, like, the actual, like, murder, or not the murder stuff, but, like, the mysteries, they kind of, like, solve themselves. I actually don't mind that, because, like, in the Sherlock Holmes games, I feel bad if I, like, come to a bad conclusion, but they don't stop me, where it's like, oh, you accuse someone, like, when you're in the thing, and you're like, oh, you're the guy, and then they kind of go along with it, but then in, like, the newspaper of, like, the next thing, they're like, oh, it wasn't this guy, or, oh, like, you saying it was this guy caused, like, some bad shit to happen. And I'm like, oh, so I'm kind of glad it does it by itself, you know? Okay, the fear guided her to the wise woman who sought help for her with the support of earthly and heavenly forces, but that didn't work. Desperate, Vesna reached for the last resort. She murdered her cruel father, handing him over to nothingness. With some scissors, girl? Damn.